They had a really good brisket at Arby's for a little while.
Yeah, just a single brisket that they were using for all Arby's.
All of them. I actually was watching a show the other day. I forgot what it was called, but they showed the factory where they make all those briskets.
Are you kidding me?
No, they had so many briskets.
So what's up? So I mean, do they? What? All right, for the people at home, what is a brisket?
It is a cut of beef
Okay.
that is pretty good looking, and they cook it.
So that's it. It's just a good-looking cut of beef
Well,
that they cook.
it's like smoked.
It's usually really fatty, or fatty enough.
Fatty. They usually trim most of it off, but they leave some on there for the flavor.
Right? Not mad. Not mad at all.
But it's usually slow smoked, about 13 hours.
And then, when you're talking 13 hours, what are you talking? Like a 6-pound,
Uh,
6 to 8 pounds brisket?
About like that, like a brisket.
Because over the wintertime, I got that 2.5 pounder, and it took me about 4 hours at 210 degrees.
Well, I think you just cooked it too fast.
I was drinking. It could have been a little longer.
Could have been a little bit
I feel like
longer
it was
than
closer to like 3 or 4 hours than I said.
Speaking of drinking, what are we doing here? What we got?
You know what? Hey, we're just hanging out on the porch. Couple dudes hanging out on the porch. You introduced me to the Bud Light Lime, and tonight we're gonna try their other flavors.
The orange and the lemonade.
The orange and the lemonade. I would consider when they take a brew and a juice, a brew juice, that this is comparable to like a shandy, right?
I would say it's probably, yeah.
So would you say the Bud Light Lime? We could call it a Bud Light Lime shandy.
I would say probably. I mean, I enjoy the lime, especially on a hot summer day. This doesn't tell me what the ABV is.
I'm going to put it at about 4.5.
Yeah,
that's just a
that's
guess.
probably a shandy then. About that.
I'm here lately I've actually been enjoying brews between 3 and 7%. Yeah, because that's a typical beer,
Right.
But our pal Danny String Cheese Marxist, he showed us some of those non-alcoholic
Budweiser
Zeros.
Zero.
That was pretty good.
It's not a bad strategy. You can get a couple of those, mix them in with your real beers, and you don't get completely shit faced.
It's exactly what you're supposed to do when you drink. They say, well, is it like a glass of water per beer?
Glass of water per beer.
Not gonna happen. But you know what? If I'm drinking like 3 or 4 beers, and all of a sudden I drink a water that tastes like the beer that I'm drinking,
Boom. Sign me up.
yeah, good work, DSM.
I drank one, and I won't say I was convinced, but it worked.
It was refreshing.
It was crisp.
I would have to try it on its own accord, I guess. But I don't think I would drink non-alcoholic beer like that.
It'd be funny just to be like cruising, drinking non-alcoholic beers in your car, and like driving past cops and waving at them.
Totally legal, dude.
I know. It'd just be funny.
Yeah. Who's this guy think he is?
Oh man.
Yeah. So without further ado, what do you think? Yeah, you want to crack this brew?
Yeah, I want to taste this song, bitch.
All right, here we go. Oh, you see a little steam coming out.
Ooh.
What is that? What is that smokiness that comes off?
I think it's just the carbonation gas.
Ah.
You know, the gas you like to blow out of your bottles.
Okay.
Not bad.
Juicy.
I'm going in again. If you would have poured me a cup of this, and I didn't see that it was Bud Light, I would think that it was just a sparkling lemonade.
Okay.
Like it tastes basically like a sparkling lemonade.
Like a sparkling lemonade.
Mm-hmm.
That sounds freaking delicious.
What about yours there?
Mine is the orange flavor is interesting. Let me go back in for another.
Okay.
It tastes like oranges, but it almost tastes like Tootsie Pop orange. So it's got that artificial orange flavor-ish,
Right.
but it still comes back like a refreshing. I just ate an orange.
That's not bad.
What, are you opposed to trying?
I'll pour some in.
Yeah. See what you think. Yeah.
You gotta be careful. It's COVID times.
As you saw, I was reading the can, trying to figure out if it said artificial or natural.
They're not gonna tell you.
It says real orange peels, natural citrus flavors. I love when they just say citrus. The hell's a citrus flavor?
Light lager with real lemon peels. And that's about it.
All right, it's pretty good. I don't need to try yours because I actually got to try it before you came
The
over.
orange isn't bad. It's, like you said, it's kind of like a candy-ish orange. I would say the Tootsie Pop's a pretty good analog.
I'm not going to... it's not a turn-off like I would expect it to be, though. Like, artificial flavors and beer, to me, not a nice little... Because, when you think beer, you think all natural, for the most part. Not a turn-off, though. I would drink these. Not my favorite of the three. If I was to rank the three, I would go... it's neck and neck between the lemonade and the lime.
Absolutely.
I think I like the lime slightly better.
I like
it's a little crisper.
I like the crisp, slight bitterness of the lime. The lemonade is good, but I feel like I would drink them way too fast, so that they'd be really filling.
Agreed.
Now, if I had a cooler packed with these some bitches on an 85-degree sunny day, I would not complain,
dude.
But I would end up with a whole bunch of orange ones at the end.
Yeah, I think that this is the. I don't know what's the flavor that gets left behind in the Neapolitan ice cream. Is it usually the chocolate?
Me, yes.
You chocolate.
Yeah.
Yeah. If it was like of the three, I think the oranges would be left. I think that this would actually be pretty good on some like snowy ice.
Snowy ice.
Like almost like a.
Like a snow cone.
Yeah,
thing.
like a Bud Light orange freeze. I think that might be...
Leave them cans in the freezer for about 40 minutes.
Just
and
enough to get a
big
slush.
Frosty mug and then pour it in there.
Now it might be a little more appealing to me.
Appealing. Get it?
Yeah, maybe it's just,
orange peels.
The kind of humor you're going to get here at Dudes, Tunes, and Brews.
Bad humor. Dad humor.
So 1 to 5 brews, what do you got?
I'd give it a solid 4, 4.25. Just because it's just a light, refreshing shandy, essentially.
I agree. A good 4, 4.25. It's good to have. It's great cooler beer.
Definitely.
It's 'tis the season because spring through fall's coming. There's gonna have some hot.
Yeah, and you can't get too tore down mowing the yard. So
I might have to fill the cooler with maybe a 12er of these. The variety pack's nice, and then I think I will also throw in some of those the Bud Light Zeros. And then, of course, top it off with Miller High Life. So we're going to have a lot of Miller and Budweiser, I guess, in the cooler for spring and summer.
Maybe even some Cooks, just because how cheap it is.
It's been a while. I feel like we need to revisit Cooks.
We should.
I was glancing at an episode we did with Colin freaking Banks.
Mm-hmm.
And it's the first Corona episode that we did of 2020.
Sharmageddon
2020. And we actually do discuss Cooks, but we got to try the original Cooks.
The yellow can.
The
god awful one.
Yeah. So that did happen, and it's only been a year ago. And it seems like much longer.
But it does seem like much longer. My hair's grown a lot since then.
It sure has. Yeah. Mine, I've shaved, I've regrown, I've gained about 30 pounds.
Oh, same.
Beautiful thing. I'd love having an excuse for it.
But hey, COVID. What better reason to get fat and drunk?
Yeah, mine is, I'm 35, I'm a father, and I like to drink beer.
Yeah, same.
Goddamn right. So without further ado, I'm Josh Froman.
I'm Harlow Santana.
And thanks for joining us on this little micro-soap pop-in Bud Light fruit-flavored fiasco.
Fiasco, okay. It's a good word.
Yeah, what's it?
I would maybe say foray? Foray?
That's probably a little better.
Yeah. Foray.
Or soiree.
Soiree? There's a Q in there somewhere, I think. Anyways, thanks for joining us here on Dudes,
Tunes,
and Brews.
And Brews!